Welcome to FS Academy VFR. You're going to learn how to fly visually in an authentic way to greatly expand your skills and VFR realism. VFR is Visual Flight Rules, where your primary method of navigation is all about looking out of the windscreen and finding your way. Each lesson has a dedicated section in the manual that dives deeper into the theory to complete your VFR experience, along with maps and charts to reference in flight. We begin here at Liverpool Airport in the Cessna 152 to start you off with basic handling skills and a departure with ATC. We're going to take off from runway 27 and follow the local procedure of following the Mersey River to Seaforth, where we leave the Liverpool control zone. For a normal takeoff, we want to use flaps, which make the wing more effective and reduces our takeoff distance. Please set the flaps to 10 and we'll get started. Airport weather is transmitted by the ATIS, the Automated Terminal Information Service. Weather changes as the day goes on, so each weather report is given an identifying letter, which moves along the alphabet every time a new report is transmitted. Let's listen to the ATIS whilst we wait for the engine to warm up.
Liverpool Information Juliet, time 0950 Zulu, runway in use 27, surface wind 260, 4 knots, visibility 10 km or more, clouds scattered 3000 feet, cloud type unknown, temperature +15, dew point +4, QNH 1013. Ground movement control is closed, acknowledge receipt of information Juliet on first contact.
We now have weather information Juliet, so we can call air traffic control and request our departure instructions. Liverpool Tower Golf Foxtrot Sierra Alpha Charlie Cessna 152 at Kilo with information Juliet, request clearance and taxi.
Golf Alpha Charlie Liverpool Tower, after departure leave the zone at Seaforth, not above altitude 1,500 feet VFR, squawk 5050.
Leave via Seaforth, not above 1,500 feet VFR, 5050 Golf Alpha Charlie.
Golf Alpha Charlie correct, taxi to hold short runway 27 at Golf, QNH 1013.
Okay, so we've contacted the tower and they've said we can leave the control zone to the north at our exit point Seaforth, but we must stay below 1,500 feet the whole way there. We'll aim for 1,400 feet to give a margin. Release the brakes and taxi to the holding point Golf for runway 27. Keep the flaps set to 10 degrees until after takeoff. By taking the taxiway on your left, then make a left turn onto Alpha, the main parallel taxiway, before taking the first right to hold short of the runway. Twist right and hold at Golf. Good, now come to a stop before the holding line and we'll tell ATC we're ready to go. We say ready for departure as we only use the word takeoff as part of an actual takeoff clearance to avoid misunderstandings. Golf Alpha Charlie ready for departure.
Golf Alpha Charlie cleared line up and takeoff, runway 27, wind 260 at 4.
Cleared line up and takeoff, runway 27, Golf Alpha Charlie. We're cleared for takeoff, pull onto the runway, line up on the centre line and we'll depart. The nose straight down the centre line and apply full power. Make sure to set full throttle. Use some right rudder to counteract the engine torque to keep straight on the centre line. Smoothly pull back and raise the nose, engine cowling on the horizon. But now hold the climb attitude and keep climbing straight ahead. Now we're safely climbing away, we don't need our flaps anymore. Please retract the flaps and we'll climb more efficiently. See how the nose drops as we lose lift? Add some back pressure on the controls to hold the climb attitude. Accelerate to 80 knots and we'll get the lift back. Wait, keep full power and adjust the attitude to control your speed. Aim for 80 knots. If you get slow, lower the nose slightly. If you get fast, raise the nose slightly. Now turn right to follow the Mersey River northbound. Continue flying up the Mersey, climbing to 1,400 feet. Try to memorise this climbing attitude. Level off 1,400 feet, keeping full power to accelerate to 100 knots. As our increased airspeed gives more lift, feel how you need to push forwards to remain level. To relieve this input, trim nose down until you don't need to apply any control force to stay straight and level. Keep on heading up the Mersey River. Now you can power back a little to hold 100 knots. Maintain 1,400 feet up the Mersey, staying over the water.